This also the dimensions are also given, that what could be the maximum size, what could be the minimum size, technically speaking. But what happens is that because there are so many dimensions, I have not brought out on the slide. I can share that document with your registrar and anybody can go through that. But common rule is that the ratio should be 3:2. Okay. Then the panels. So there are 3 panels, we can see that. The top panel is also always a saffron color. And top means it always remains in the top when you are displaying it. So that is the one thing which you have to keep in mind. And these are the mistakes which normally people do it in exuberance. So while dealing with the flag, national flag, never get into exuberance, give it due respect. Deal it with dignity. And this has to be given dignity much more than anything else in this our nation. This has to be given the topmost dignity for the flag. Then the middle color, you see, it is white with a circle in blue, and the bottom color is green. And this is the sequence of the color which is always followed as far as the flag is concerned. There will be many occasions when you grow in your life that you have to conduct such kind of meetings, such kind of occasions, such kind of festivals, and that is the time you have to keep those things in mind, that you do not commit such mistake, even inadvertently. I know that knowingly nobody commits, but even inadvertently one not supposed to commit such mistakes. And that is an offense. If you commit such mistake, it is an offense. So the bottom panel is green, then middle panel is white, and center, this Ashok chakra with equally spaced 24 spikes. I think most of the things we study in our childhood, in our schooling and all, but normally over a period of time we forget, which we should not. And what I have specified in this slide is that maximum size officially is 6300 mm by 4200, and the minimum could be 150 by 100 mm. And there are various uses of that. In fact, document gives everything, but just the paucity of time and too much of detail I have not brought out on this slide. But there is a maximum and the minimum size, one must understand. Now, let's see the part 2, what part 2 says. When you are using this flag, or you are trying to put this flag on your home, flat, house, building, or your business offices, what are the simple do's and don'ts you should do? The first thing is that it should always occupy the position of honor. What does it mean? What does it mean? Can anybody just give me, because I want this to be a little more interactive rather than one-way communication. Yeah, can anybody just give? No matter, even if you are wrong, that doesn't make a difference. Yeah, anybody?
Place of the highest place in the building.
Yes, that is one. It should be at the highest place of building. Anything else one would like to add?
Should respect the flag properly with care and.
Yeah. Another thing is that it should be in the front of the building. Okay, you can't put it highest point. If it is behind of the building, you can't put behind. Okay. So, as we have already mentioned right in the beginning, that we have to give a due dignity and the respect to the flag. So it has to be, when if your front of the building or the post is there, then on that highest point, it should be right in the front. You can't put it behind of the building. Second thing is that not to be used for commercial purpose. There have been instances where in the film industry or advertising, somebody used for in making his some shirt or t-shirt or something like that, which is very incorrect, which is total disrespect to the flag. Never allow anybody, or never do yourself. That is the emblem for our respect to the nation, and we can't disrespect our nation as a good citizen of India. Not to be dipped for saluting anyone. If you are having a flag like this state, you have to be dipped for saluting anybody, whosoever it is. It is never to be. It's only dipped when there is a mourning is there. However, that is also announced by the government of India. Then only you dip the flag. Next is not to be flown half-mast. Again, it is again on the instruction from the central government of India. You can't do it yourself. So whenever you are using, because this time it was a Har Ghar Tiranga was there and everybody bought the flag and everybody wanted to unfurl on his or her flag. It should be straight. You should have it, when you can spend to buy a flag, you can spend to buy even that bamboo or stick so that it is straight. I have seen that some of the people have used some twig from a tree and then they put it somehow and then it is lying, hanging like that. It's very disrespectful. It looks so shabby and it's very hurtful also. Not to be used as a drapery including private funerals and all. You can't use the flag for draping anything. You just can't use it. Except the martyrs who come draped in the flags. They are the only one who are privileged to be draped in the flag, national flag. Not to be used as a costume, etc. We have already brought out that. Sorry for the spelling mistake. Not to be allowed to touch the ground. Flag is always supposed to be above the ground. You can't handle it like that you are touching the ground. Because once it has gone up, it remains up. And that gives the energy, that gives a josh in the us. That is the significance of our flag. How can you make it, take it loosely or loosely? You can't do that. Not to be displayed with saffron colored down. That is a mistake. You can't bring saffron colored down because this is the custom, this is the set rules that saffron has to be up and the green has to be down. And we should ensure that. Damaged flag should not be displayed. Yes. We can't display any flag which is torn, damaged, soiled. Never do it. Buy another one, make use of it. And how to dispose of soiled flag or damaged flag, we'll just come on that. So when the flag is damaged or soiled, it should be destroyed as a whole, preferably by burning in the private with dignity. It is something like when somebody dies and we cremate, it is like that. But it has to be done in the private. It has to be folded properly. Either it has to be burned privately or it has to be buried. Be careful on those things because now the thousands of hundreds of flags must be fluttering left, right, center. That Amrit Mahotsav is gone 75 years. Now we are in the 76th year of the flag. But wherever you see such situations, it is our duty as a young people that we should respect our flag. Now this is the government, the part 3 of the directive on this flag code. Again, the flag should be hoisted on public building on all days from sunrise to sunset. Normally the practice is that flag is hoisted in the morning and then in the evening it is folded properly, brought down properly and then kept. Again the same thing in the next day. Same thing happens, these kind of things happen in the defense also, but their rules, regulations are little different because where the paraphernalia is quite big available where we have a guard of honor and everything is there. But in the government institution everything can't be followed. So it's a very simple way. You hoist it in the morning and thereafter bring it down in the evening. Then flag always to be hoisted briskly and lowered slowly and ceremoniously. See, why briskly? If you've seen yesterday when Prime Minister Modi was hoisting the flag, how briskly, you just can't make out. It has gone from top to bottom. I tried to make out a number of times, but it was very fast. Because there is another officer standing next to him, and Modi is standing here, and it goes, tuck, it is up, and then hoisted. So it has to go up briskly, and when you are bringing it down, you don't have to bring it down just like that, snatched it. No, it has to come forward very slowly. If you want to see such kind of drills, sometimes you visit the army installation or some paramilitary forces installation, see that how gracefully and how with lot of respect it is lowered down, and how much respect it is given. It is kept in a proper container. So this is about when the flag is displayed flat and horizontal. You know, sometimes you display the flag as a flag. Okay, there are occasions. Again, that saffron color has to be away from the top, so that saffron is on the top and that green is top. And if you are putting it vertical like this, then again the saffron has to be right side. Okay. So these are some of the things which has to be kept in mind, because there are very occasions where you are a sportsman, or you are just implementing some occasion where you want to unfurl the flag, or you want to respect the flag. How to put it? Sometimes you put it on the wall, sometimes you put vertical. So two simple principles: saffron has to be away from it. So if it is on the wall, saffron up. If it is sideways, saffron away from it, right side. The next is when unveiling of a statue, the flag shall be displayed distinctly and separately. See, you can't wrap around the statue. If you want to unveil some statue or something, you can't wrap around that. Flag has to be distinctly put separately and then unveil. You remove that flag very respectfully, and then whatever statue you want to unveil it is done. But flag is given due respect in his own way. And finally, the soiled flag is destroyed as a whole, preferably by burning in private with dignity. Keep in mind, many of us must be having at home. After some time, it will get soiled or destroyed because of rain, sun, or something. How to dispose it of? Please follow that. That is the whole idea of conducting. I am very happy that your institution has conducted such a seminar to make you all wise, or make you all understand that what is the importance of handling the flag.